In a development that has drawn significant public attention, Sibiya has confirmed that he entered into an agreement to pay between R60,000 and R70,000 per month for the use of a bulletproof vehicle. However, he acknowledged that the payments have not been made. According to his own statement, he is currently facing what he describes as a financial crisis, adding that all the lawyers want their money. This report outlines the facts as stated, presenting the matter in a clear and structured format for South African audiences. The information below is based strictly on the details provided and avoids speculation or assumptions about the broader context. Sibiya has confirmed that he agreed to pay a monthly amount ranging from R60,000 to R77 to R70 to R70 for a bulletproof vehicle. The nature of the agreement, as acknowledged, involves recurring monthly payments for access to or use of the armored vehicle. While specific details of the contractual arrangement, such as the duration of the agreement, the service provider, or the terms and conditions, have not been publicly disclosed in this account, Sibiya's confirmation establishes that the financial commitment was made. The monthly amount involved is substantial, falling within a range that reflects the high cost typically associated with armored transport services. Such vehicles are often utilized for security purposes, particularly by individuals who may consider themselves at risk or who require enhanced personal protection. Despite confirming the agreement, Sibiya has acknowledged that he has not made the agreed payments. The reasons for the non-payment were attributed directly to his current financial situation. There is no indication, based on the information provided, that the agreement has been formally canceled or renegotiated. It remains unclear whether the service provider has initiated any legal or contractual steps in response to the non-payment. The admission of non-payment may have potential contractual implications depending on the terms of the agreement. However, no further details have been provided regarding enforcement, measures, penalties, or any ongoing disputes related to the matter. In explaining the non-payment, Sibiya reportedly stated, "I'm in a financial crisis. All the lawyers want their money." This statement suggests that he is currently facing financial strain, which he attributes, at least in part, to legal expenses. The comment implies that he is engaged in legal matters requiring the services of multiple lawyers, though no specific cases or proceedings have been identified in this account. Legal representation can be financially demanding, especially in complex or prolonged matters. Sibiya's reference to lawyers seeking payment indicates that legal fees may be placing significant pressure on his finances. However, beyond his own statement, no additional financial documentation or verification has been presented to independently confirm the extent of the financial challenges described. Bulletproof or armored vehicles are typically leased or contracted through specialized security service providers. Monthly costs can vary depending on the level of armor, the make and model of the vehicle, insurance coverage, maintenance arrangements, and whether security personnel are included in the package. A monthly payment in the range of R60,000 to R70,000 may reflect a comprehensive security arrangement. Such vehicles are often used by individuals who may be involved in high-profile roles, sensitive work, or situations where security risks are perceived to be elevated. However, no information has been provided indicating the specific reasons why Sibiya required or sought the use of a bulletproof vehicle. From a contractual standpoint, failure to meet agreed monthly payments could potentially expose a party to legal action, depending on the terms of the contract. Service providers may seek recovery of outstanding amounts or pursue other remedies as outlined in the agreement. At this stage, there is no indication that such proceedings have commenced. It also remains unclear whether any negotiations or payment arrangements are ongoing behind the scenes. Financial difficulties, as stated by Sibiya, do not automatically void contractual obligations. However, in some instances, parties may renegotiate terms or reach settlement agreements to address temporary hardship. Without further information, it would be inappropriate to speculate on the legal trajectory of the matter. Matters involving high-value agreements and claims of financial hardship often attract public interest. The contrast between agreeing to pay up to R70,000 per month for a bulletproof vehicle and subsequently citing financial crisis may raise questions among observers. However, it is important to distinguish between public perception and verified fact. The only confirmed details are that Sibiya entered into the agreement, has not paid, and attributes the non-payment to financial strain caused in part by legal expenses. No allegations of fraud, misrepresentation, or criminal wrongdoing have been presented within the scope of the provided information. Financial pressure linked to legal costs. Sibiya's statement that all the lawyers want their money suggests multiple legal engagements. Legal representation in South Africa can involve consultation fees, hourly billing, retainer agreements, and additional costs such as filing fees and expert consultations. Where individuals are involved in several matters simultaneously, cumulative legal costs may escalate rapidly. Nonetheless, no details have been supplied about the nature, number, or status of any legal proceedings. It is therefore not possible to determine whether the legal costs referenced are linked to civil matters, criminal proceedings, administrative disputes, or other forms of litigation. While the core facts are clear, several aspects remain unaddressed. Whether the bulletproof vehicle remains in Sibiya's possession or use, whether the service provider has taken steps to recover the vehicle or outstanding funds, whether a repayment plan has been negotiated, whether the agreement is still active or has been terminated. Without official documentation or further statements, these questions remain unanswered. Sibiya agreed to pay between R60,000 and R70,000 a month for a bulletproof vehicle. He has not made the agreed payments. He attributes the non-payment to a financial crisis. He states that legal fees are placing significant pressure on his finances. No additional allegations, legal findings, or independent confirmations have been presented within the information provided. Given the absence of detailed contractual documents or court findings, it is essential to treat this matter with legal caution. Statements attributed to Sibiya represent his version of events. Until further information is made public, any additional interpretations will be speculative. South African law recognizes the importance of fairness and accuracy in reporting matters that could potentially involve contractual or financial disputes. Financial strain affecting the ability to honor agreements is not uncommon, particularly where individuals are involved in complex or prolonged legal matters. However, the scale of the monthly amount involved in this case highlights the seriousness of the commitment initially undertaken. The cost of security services, especially armored transport, underscores the financial burden such arrangements can create if income streams are disrupted or unexpected expenses arise. At present, the issue appears to center on the balance between contractual obligation and claimed financial hardship. Sibiya has openly confirmed that he agreed to pay R60,000 to R70,000 to R70,000 per month for a bulletproof vehicle, but has not fulfilled the payments. He has cited a financial crisis and mounting legal expenses as the reason for the non-payment. No evidence has been presented within the available information to suggest criminal conduct. The matter, as it stands, appears to involve a financial commitment that has not been met, reportedly due to personal financial strain. Further developments may clarify whether any legal steps are taken or whether a resolution is reached between the parties involved. Until such information emerges, the facts remain limited to Sibiya's confirmation of the agreement, acknowledgement of non-payment, and explanation of financial difficulty. For now, the situation serves as a reminder of the financial pressures that legal proceedings and high-cost security arrangements can allegedly impose, even on individuals who initially commit to substantial monthly expenditures.